Duplo Expresso.
This week, I would like to draw our viewers' attention to the fiasco that took place in Caracas, the capital of Venezuela. US intelligence was fooled yet again by the combined efforts of both Russia and Venezuela, of course. We here on Duplo Expresso entertained the idea since last Tuesday, the day that yet another failed coup attempt took place in Caracas, that perhaps this time around Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro might have been following in the footsteps of Turkish President Recep Erdogan. More precisely, what Erdogan did in 2016, when he was the one targeted by another failed coup attempt sponsored by the West. Erdogan survived that with Russian assistance, and so did Maduro this week. The following day, we got confirmation that the comparison we drew was spot on. Like Erdogan, Maduro was fully aware of the conspiracy, knew it did not stand a chance, and so willingly let it happen. Maybe he might have gone even further and secretly, in a false flag infiltration and sting operation, fed counter-information to local conspirators, assuring them that many high-ranking Venezuelan officers and leaders in parliament, the judiciary, and the military would betray the head of state, Nicolas Maduro, and join in the country's liberation by self-proclaimed President Juan Guaidó. Behind him, the United States, of course. This sting operation was tight and spread much beyond Venezuela's borders. It reached American intelligence and, of course, the American government, which bought the fake intel fed by Caracas and Moscow at face value. Well, as a result, America got punked by Vladimir Putin and his allies yet again. As of now, Nicolas Maduro and the loyalists have a map with the precise location of all individuals in the Venezuelan state at the service of the United States, or at the least, willing to be. If that is the case, then Maduro also emulated mutatis mutandis, former Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein, who not only did not spend 2 consecutive nights at the same location, on the same bed, but also used to submit high-ranking officials and even members of his personal guard to sting operations. These individuals would be woken up in the middle of the night with false reports that Hussein had been killed in a coup and were invited to also take part in this revolution. Well, we can only guess what actually happened to those who joined these staged coups, right? But heading back to Venezuela, now what? Well, we have to wait to see what President Nicolas Maduro will do with the names he has on this blacklist this successful sting operation provided. Will Maduro follow Erdogan's footsteps and purge, the Venezuelan state of individuals following US command? Well, not clear at this point in time. Some believe Maduro not to be as bold as Erdogan. We'll really have to wait to see what comes next in Caracas. But what we do get confirmed by this week's events is that the Americans are not the only ones who know how to carry out so-called hybrid or fourth-generation warfare. In fact, it seems they're just beaten by the Russians in it. Yet again. We also got in touch this week with Pepe Escobar, the seasoned international correspondent, who confirmed the accuracy of our hypothesis. This is what Escobar had to say. Quote, "Spot on. Russian intelligence had it all mapped out. I got confirmation of this by some of the best sources I have at GRU, the Russian Intelligence Directorate. You guys at Duplo Expresso are doing an outstanding job." End of quote. Well, thank you, Pepe. We'll certainly do our best not to let you and the rest of our viewers down.
Duplo Expresso.